At first glance, Ariel Arismendez doesn't look like a boxer, but she's been a fighter for quite some time.
I started boxing when I was around, I want to say 10 or 11. I started boxing because I was bullied in school, and it was kind of something to get me away from that, and it just stuck.
And while beating up bullies was the original motivation, the fuel to fight was deeper and more meaningful than that.
I just love it. I love everything about it. I love, having to push myself. I love I don't love to get punched in the face, but I love to punch people in the face.
So you used to fight in the ring, now you're fighting in a different ring, in a different arena, fighting COVID-19. Just tell us about this fight and what this fight has been like for you.
I want to say my experience with it so far has been a lot different than other people's experience, just because I do work in a behavioral health facility. In a regular hospital, people understand that they need to be isolated, and they understand why. In a behavioral health clinic or hospital, it's a little bit different because some of these people don't understand the severity of it, so it's harder for them to stay isolated, so that causes a big issue.
And when it comes to the behavioral health issue, Ariel can understand more than most because it's a fight that hit her when she wasn't looking.
In 2016, I lost my 4 and 5-year-old sister along with my dad in a murder-suicide, and that's when I decided to change my major to psychology, and now I'm on my way to be a psychologist.
So I take it your father had behavioral health issues?
He was never diagnosed. However, knowing what I know now, I'm pretty sure he had behavioral health issues. When everything happened with my dad and my sisters, it was a very tragic time in my life, and I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I was just strong the whole time, because I wasn't. I went through a really deep depression. I was in school at the time, and I dropped all of my classes, and I was like, I'm not going back, that's just it. And after time, I healed mentally. I'm never going to heal completely, but I picked myself up, and I was able to get myself back in school, and now I have dreams of becoming a doctor.
And is that the sign of a true champion? I mean, because that's what happens when you're in the ring. You're going to get knocked down, but the real champions get up off the canvas and continue to fight.
Exactly. It's just adding fuel to my fire. I just want to be better. I want to do better, and I want to help people that have mental health issues.
Proving Ariel has always been and always will be a fighter in and out of the ring, even if she doesn't look the part.
I just love it. I love fighting. That's what my life has been about so far, and it's not going to stop now. I'm going to fight for whatever I want, and I'm going to keep fighting until I get to where I need to be.